Oh, Shakira was ready.
Yes, Shakira, hey boo. Shakira, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I gotta watch your Instagram video so I could see what you're talking about. But I hope everything is going okay for you and working
Yeah,
out for the better.
oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all. So it's me, and well, it's me. It's me,
Okay.
D, and it's me, Chloe.
Come on.
And we are back for another review recap of P Valley, aka what you call it?
Trauma Valley.
Trauma Valley. Y'all,
Trauma Valley.
I feel like the episodes are definitely telling us a story, and we are not ready for half the story. Why? Why?
This this is what Autumn gonna look like when she sell the pig.
That's what Autumn gonna look like when she's
When she sell the pig. I
I
can't wear this the whole. I'm already sweating. I'm sorry I lied to you and told you I wasn't feeling.
was saying like, no, don't leave me
I
like this.
just wanted to shock you, like
I
I
know that's
always
right.
do.
I'm gonna be like Autumn when she sell the paint, because baby, it's time to sell the paint.
She did have this hair like this in the first episode.
You get on my last
My
name.
hair is laid like Keyshawn's wigs.
Child. You
Come
gonna be
on.
hot. You
I
gonna be
am, but
hot.
I honestly said, you know what? I thought of
You,
this when on my way home. I said I need to put some fun into this because honestly, this episode had
it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, you can't be Autumn for too long.
oh no. Oh, I don't even I'm Uncle Clifford right now. I can't even be here for 2 seconds.
It's
I cannot
definitely.
I don't like the character. That fake Jessica Rabbit. I can't with her. Oof.
I liked it. I love the look. Y'all know
She's
I low key be liking Autumn, so we gonna have to talk about it.
because you will sell the paint.
I want her to sell the paint. I'm tired of them in that daggone paint. Sell it. Don't nothing good come out of the paint.
That's not true.
The pink has been hunting everybody. Everybody.
Because of her. Because of Autumn Nightmare, as Uncle Clifford don't call her. That was
She ruined
funny.
it. It was her. She ruined it.
It was her.
Okay, so when the episode opened up, we see Diamond and Big Bone. Is that her name, Big Bone?
Big Bone.
Diamond and
Mama
Big
was
Bone.
ping.
What? Shh. Look, when
Attention.
and they was getting it
They was
in.
getting it in. They was playing Kaya. Shout outs to the music again.
I
Shout
was
outs to
here
that
for it.
music.
I was here for the sexy. But
Apparently he was not here for it.
because he was envisioning Keyshawn
Why? She
because
don't
he
even
loved her.
want. What's
That's
love
his
got to do
boo.
with it?
That's his boo thing. He want her. He gonna get
Oh
her.
please. Oh, I hope not. I
And
low key do, but I don't. What she did to him in the last season was just atrocious.
you can't get over it, right?
Hell no. You pull a gun on me.
I think he gets it though. I think he gets it.
He was getting it in that episode. Whoop, whoop.
And look, so right. Look. P Valley is not skipping on any of the skin, any of the sex, any of that. They is giving it all to us
Any of the
straightforward,
fake
no
tea.
chaser. Y'all, you know they together in real life, so you think they really
Mhm.
you think they
I
was
don't know. I to be honest, I wouldn't because I'm not giving y'all a show. This is not OnlyFans. Y'all could give me more money if I have to insert hair, and hair. Um, I'm being funny because this episode was heavy. I'm sorry. You got to put some comedy in this.
I get it.
But I hope not because I mean if they did, I don't care. But me personally, I won't.
They was
That's like a personal thing.
how much more personal can you get? She had the nips out, the butt out. She had on no clothes. He had on no. It was given we boyfriend and girlfriend in real life. That's what it was really given. So I was here for all of
But I
it.
have a question. What does she do, Miracle Ross? Is she like a actress, a
I don't know who
singer,
these
a
people are. You know,
rapper?
these people be famous before nothing.
Cause she pretty.
Maybe. And she got a fat butt.
I don't think it's that big. It's big, but it's not like crazy
Did
big.
you not see it? I didn't think it was that big till I saw it. It was big.
I will have to see it again.
But anyway, she
I have
started
to,
seeing the ring. She started seeing Montavious ring over there in the corner. What you
and
think
why she
about that?
want to
You
touch
think,
it?
huh?
I don't understand why she want to touch it. What is this? Are you the new twins from ATL?
No, I think okay. So you know we always got to think so it's more than what it is. I think
Oh
she know
God.
whose ring that is, and I think she's trying to figure out why it's covered by crystals and all types of stuff because it looked real ritual, like a ritual type of thing going
Mhm.
on.
Big Bone has surgery. Miracle Ross has surgery. It didn't look like it to me.
No, you could tell she had surgery.
Oh, okay. I guess. Bing. Uh, but I don't know. People were saying that that's Montavious's sister, or she know Monte. I said, okay, this is not Young and the Rest. It's not Days of Our Lives. That sounds like something Days of Our Lives would
But
do.
have you not been watching P Valley? Please, it's
Yeah, but
possible.
how believable is that? Like,
How not believable is it? These
listen,
girls
that was
popped
her
up out of
girlfriend.
nowhere.
Hmm?
She intentionally went after him, and I'm not saying I mean look at him, why not, right? But she went after him. She giving it up to him. Everything. Now she looking at the ring all suspicious, and now she
The ring,
trying to figure out what's going on.
what's going on? But
She
maybe,
said,
and then she was being all nasty, and I'm here for the nastiness. But I'm like, oh girl, no. Mm-mm. She's like, why
um,
you gotta be in in the condom? Put it in my mouth. Like, oh, sis. Marseille Martin meme. Like, I didn't expect all that. Big Bone. Big Bone, you big nasty, honey. But
hey,
I'm
that's
here.
what I like him.
That's what it was. When you roll your tongue from the back onto the front of the.
Okay, he forgot all about Keyshawn and took her right back to the bedroom. Period. That was it.
Right.
And so I don't know. I just got to figure out what's going to happen between Big Bone. I mean, what's going to happen between Keyshawn and Diamond? Like, do you think that Diamond is going to be her knight in Charmin armor? Is he going to really save her at the end of this? After the way last season ended, is he going to save her at the end of this season?
I didn't. I honestly, this season, I didn't want him to have nothing to do with her and leave it as that, and then boom. But then they did the way how they introduced it in the beginning, him with Big Bone, and they in the bed. And first of all, Diamond, move out. What is that house? That shacker you got? That's a shack. Love shack, baby,
Well,
love
you know he
shack.
was working at the Pink in the Dollar General. Like, what you expect him to have?
No, I don't expect him to be at what's the old lady name from Princess and the Frog, Mother Odie's house.
Look,
That like
at
where
least he
Mother
got
Odie
a house.
live.
At least he got a house because Keyshawn didn't have. I mean, not Keyshawn.
Burley. He ain't got no windows in that house.
It's barely
Burley. Not barely. Burley.
look. It's better than sleeping at the Pink.
Speaking of sleeping at the pink, when it cuts right into that. Miss Thomas. I listen, I got on shorts, right? I'm gonna sit down like Uncle Clifford.
He'll sit on the. He sit on the
And he
step.
was like this, the hood over his head, and he was smoking that cigarette, and he was waiting for. First, I didn't know who that was until I looked. It was Uncle Clifford. Wait for it,
Uh huh. He
for
trying to
it.
figure out where she was going, and she
Right.
decided because she in there
Get
taking a
her
shower. He
dressed.
done turned the shower off on
Mm-hmm.
her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, see, the thing about Autumn is like I want to like Autumn, but it's some parts I just can't get, but it's some parts I understand when it comes to her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just her being sneaky. I can't get with that. And so then they, she basically gonna go finish taking her shower because like what they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. All right. So
For her, it's either play or be played. So she playing.
she don't have no choice.
She doesn't, but I get it. But at the same time, you screwing everybody else in the process.
But how is she, who has she really screwed over? Let's be honest about this.
Um, what's his Uncle Clifford and the Pank?
But she brought the pink back after Uncle Clifford left it,
But
lost it.
did she? Did she? She had
But
an interior motive,
or we could have just not bought it back.
or she had an interior motive,
Or she could have not bought it back and not gave him any percentage. Or she could have bought it and not
or
gave him any percentage.
we don't trust the light skinned the female Chris Brown,
I'm just saying, because we lost the pink for free. So if she wanted to buy it and put her little money down in it, why
and
is
they
we
gonna
not?
lose it for free again.
Not if she sell it for $10 million.
And who is keeping that money? Her. She's not giving that money to Uncle Clifford.
She has to. He owns part of the pink.
Does he? Does she? That sneaky heifer.
He owns part of the pink.
Now
So
I don't even think Montavious was that bad of a person.
and remember, she did give him the money. And he just was spending it on Birkin bags and keeping the hoes from giving head.
But he always been. I cannot. He did, but he always been that way. That's who Uncle Clifford is. That's his problem alone. He needs to stop spending every week. He had on a goddamn outfit to get chitlins.
And it was lit. I loved it.
Everything. Tens across the board. Stand to the
Okay.
side. I was giving tens. It looked hot, but it was giving 10. Well, that
Oh, Shandy, no, I don't think she can sell it without Uncle Clifford's stake in the club. But that's why she brought him in. Uncle Clifford know what's going on. Y'all remember when they was going back and forth about they was negotiating the percentage, and then he even mentioned again like a half a mil or something like that would be real good, or $1 million to sit real good or something like that. Uncle Clifford know what's going on. I want y'all to stop
but
acting like
he's
he don't
mad.
know.
He's mad because he. It seems like she wanted to do that from the beginning. She didn't care if it was a casino or a strip club or whatever. She wants to what it is that she wants to be the one that sells it. That's in charge of the pank.
Well, ain't gonna be no pink once she sell it. So at the end of the day,
No, but she bought the building, whether it was a pink or a stink or a blue or a lou. She wanted to buy it.
run me my 10 million.
She needs to go back to Texas.
I
Ain't she like a lawyer or something? In fact, lawyers lie. So
don't know. All right, so we see big what's his name? Big Teak and what's his name? Child Little Murder.
Lil
Pull,
Murda.
he pulls up in the what was that? A Charger? Was it a Charger?
I don't know nothing about no cars.
Okay, I think it was a Charger, but he pulled up in the
What's a
Charger.
Hot Wheels?
It was all decked out, and
It was nice.
he got the car for Big Sweet. Now I saw on an Instagram post that he had on a King of Hearts shirt, and the King of Hearts shirt represents um unliving yourself because the King of Heart has a sword through the head.
Oh, there was so many. I'm so glad that you mentioned there was so many references of suicide. Did you? I'm gonna wait till we talk about him in the chair in the getting
Yeah,
his hair cut. I noticed something. I was like, then I watched it again. I was like, oh, that's why we had that. But
yeah.
first shout outs to him, the actor. I forgot who his name is, because remember I said he's actually really good. He's actually a really good actor because he used to be on this show called Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist,
Mhm.
and he was a it was a musical, so he sings for real.
Saw a clip
So
of that.
I actually posted that on Instagram on Saturday and tagged him. I said he's such a great actor because he was on. I had a clip from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. In 5 minutes, he saw it and he reposted it.
Okay.
He said he was laughing and he tagged the other person. I said, "Oh my god!" I said, "I'm gonna look up this actor," and he was
Yeah.
laughing.
He actually, I saw a clip of him singing. I was like, look at him.
He's
Okay.
really good.
Really
But a
good.
lot of these actors actually have to be triple threats:
I love
singing,
it.
dancing, and act. Mm-hmm.
I was really, really happy because when Little Murder said to him, he said something along the lines of, "You held we're gonna hold you down on the outside like you held us down on the inside." And
Mm-hmm.
when he got inside the car and he broke down crying, I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, it was so nice. It was so sweet," and it just made me realize, like, it made me think about um did he go to jail for Little Murder like they said he did? Because I don't know.
Now I'm getting confused because later on in the show in this episode, he mentions one time like he somebody pulled him into the closet. And he thought it was one of the guards when it ended up being Little Murder with a bowl of spaghetti and a light. So it was like I don't know if they met in jail, but he did stab someone for Little Murder. But then it's making me trying to figure out how old is Little Murder if Teak was in there for 10 years.
Well, how old is he?
That's the thing, the timeline, I don't know.
Well, maybe he's 30. Maybe
Possibly
he could have been like 20.
I'm thinking Little Murder was in his early to mid 20s
That's what I'm assuming.
because remember
Shakira said she think they met in prison.
I'm gonna have to because I don't know sometimes
He said September 1944.
well he would got to be a kid unless
Is
he was born at that time. Is that his birthday?
No, I think that's when he went to. Is that when he went to jail?
But they would got to be older than that because this is 2020.
Okay, maybe we thinking too far. Maybe we just
Yes. Kotoria is like, stop.
we definitely digging in it too far. Okay, let's
He
just
was a kid in 1994. Okay, so he probably in his mid 20s or well, late 20s or early 30s. He has to be. Anyway, but I love that we got so much of Big Teak and what's his name? Little I'm gonna say Little Dirt. What's
Little
his
Murder.
name? That Little Murder.
Um, after they got and after he gave him the car, was the next scene when they went to the barbershop, or did we go to Keyshawn
I
then?
think there was something. I think it was Keyshawn, but we could
We could
let's.
let's just talk about. Let's go into the barbershop. Let's go into the the dinner, and then we'll go to Keyshawn.
Oh, actually, yeah. Before Keyshawn, it was them because remember Keyshawn called him in the barbershop, called him
Right.
in the barbershop. I'm thinking there's something in the middle, but anyway, we'll remember.
Yeah, okay.
So,
So they went to the barbershop
mhm.
and they were saying he was making a lot of references that a lot of people well, I didn't catch when it first happened. Um so the first thing they said that he said that after the barber was like, first of all, I honestly thought that his hair was gonna catch on fire. Not gonna lie to you.
You
I
never
was
seen people do that?
I've heard, I've never actually seen it, but I know it's a thing. You know what I mean? Like, you
I
know how you
seen
know
it.
it's a thing? But I just felt like the vibe, like you could tell something was happening. I just couldn't pinpoint what was happening. Like my spirit was saying, something's off, Chloe, something's wrong. So I was like, is he gonna catch on fire? Like, what's gonna happen to him? And so when he was finished his hair, he was like, don't mess up my hair. This a big day for me. And then after the barber was done, he said, "You look casket sharp."
Mm-hmm.
And then they said that it was a picture.
Of the devil right behind him. That's what I noticed. I said, "What is this?"
So it's a picture of the guy, this guy here.
Who is that? And it's right there. That's what I noticed.
But they have a backstory with this guy. This guy is supposed to be a guy who sold his soul to the devil.
I rebuke you in the
Wow,
name of
it's a
Jesus.
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So they was good because he said,
I don't like no stuff like
look
that.
at you looking all casket sharp." He's
Yeah, I
a
remember he did say that. But also going back to the hair, when you burning off your hair like that, you're killing it.
Really? Well, I mean, I assume so, but I never thought about it.
It's a lot of, and that's what I'm saying. Katoria is so smart. And going back from last week with all the Cinderella references, Now this one with all the suicide references. First and foremost, when you hear boom, 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 and it has them list of things, you better pause and read what is on there. Cause this trick last week, when I saw the R word, I
Mm.
was like, oh no, what's
Yeah,
going on?
it said it, but I honestly thought that when they put up the unalive yourself, okay, I was
Mhm.
sitting there and I was thinking to myself, maybe somebody's gonna attempt to. Like, I didn't think somebody was going to. Like, P Valley got a way of making you, but something in that barbershop made me unsettled from watching it. As I was sitting there, my spirit itself felt uneasy. And I don't know if it had to do with the burning of the hair, but everything about it said something bad is about to happen. And I wasn't
Mhm.
thinking about the the disclaimers before or anything about else. I was just thinking like, why do I feel uneasy? And to be honest with you, sometimes I don't even be hearing the little things that are being said that make you think it's something else.
Mhm.
So it was a lot. And then when they got into the car afterwards, and Lil Mur's like, no, I'm about to hang out with you. They was about to go, hang out or whatever. Um, it felt like he didn't want him to be around.
He didn't. He did not. He kept pushing him away. He kept pushing him away. But also, I love that there was also a little bit of understanding between them, because
Mhm.
and maybe that could have even pushed him further. With Little Murda was basically saying that he's in love with Uncle Clifford,
When they
and
was
that's
sat
when his
down,
hand and he pulled away his hand from Little Murda. But Little
but
Murda got jealous too when that
but when
girl
they
said
was sitting there talking at the
yeah.
and he said, I'm happy you got your appetite back. You're finally eating. He said, I just want to enjoy this lemon pepper wing. Like I just want to eat or whatever. And when I feel like I feel like him and Little Murda had probably were really in a relationship, known unknown, before
Mhm.
he went in jail or when he was in jail, because when he asked him like who was Cliff, there was no conversation as if this was their first time ever interacting with each other. It wasn't a
Mhm.
conversation as if they didn't like it was uncomfortable. It was really one of those conversations where they had a love bond type of connection. And
Yeah.
just saying like, when Uncle Clifford said that, Little Murder was like eating a funnel cake at the what was it, the carnival and
Mhm.
everything. I was like, "Ooh, he loved him some Uncle Clifford."
I'll be honest, I didn't understand that reference.
What do you mean?
The funnel cake reference. I know. I remember he said that, but I don't even. I didn't understand it.
Okay, so normally when people go to carnivals, you gotta have a funnel cake. Like your night will not be complete if you don't have a funnel cake because you can't get
Oh,
anything
okay.
else. It's like one of those things that you only get at the carnival when you're having a good time, and then once you get that funnel cake with the powder and everything, it's like magic happened. So he was saying it like he's everything. Like I feel great. Like I get excited. I be waiting for him. Like this, I can't. I gotta have it when I gotta have it. So you could tell by his face that he felt a little bit uneasy about it. That's why when he put his hand on his hand, he kind of moved it back because he realized at that moment that love that he actually loved someone else, and that he was. I saw a post where someone said they felt as though when he saw it, when he said that, he then came to feel a little bit more ease with what he was going to do because he realized that Little Murder was going to be okay.
Mm.
Like he had someone.
Okay, I didn't think of it like that.
I didn't either, but child, these people on the internet be making up all types of stuff. And when I saw it, I said, "Wow, maybe that is another reason why he was like, fine with it." Because even when they were about to leave, like they finally, like he said, we finally got our date.
Hmm.
We finally got our date. And I just felt like I felt so bad for him because it's like he really went to jail. He missed out on having a relationship, you know, with the
Hmm.
one person he loved that he could never be out in the open with. And like when we learned about all his trauma and everything is even deeper. But we'll get really into it at the end because we don't want
Woo!
to.
My wig can't take it.
Um, Oh yeah, he did say she is an eclipse. Yeah, like she Little Murder. He loved him some Uncle Clifford, and it
Mm-hmm.
really hurts me that he cannot express his love for him freely because of the persona that he wants to portray in order to be in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
That bothers me because like even though in this even in P Valley it's 2022, 21, it's still
Mm-hmm.
new age. If Uncle Clifford could walk around in a dress, in a wig, in the nails, and all this stuff, and he's still not comfortable enough to be himself,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me feel like, oh,
It's very and it's like I said earlier, each character depicts is a real life person. It's a lot of people in the music industry that are like that. Look at Frank Ocean couldn't come out at first.
mm-hmm,
Even Little Nas X, whether you like him or you don't, he didn't even come out at first.
mm-hmm.
So it's really, and these people are successful, thank God. But think about, the guy that the Going Up on a Tuesday song,
We going
Going Up on a
up.
Tuesday. After he came out, no one heard anything else ever from him again.
I didn't know he came out.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah. And everybody loved that song. That song was a hit.
Yeah.
I started hating it after a while though.
But that's how it go because even Frank Ocean's song, um, what's the song?
It's a which one?
Let's
Because
say
what I'm thinking
what's
about,
the most popular one?
I'm a king, I'm a something, and a believer. That's the
No,
one I know.
Frank Ocean.
Hmm.
No, not that
Oh,
one.
that it's not his song, but he sings that.
The one, his single, the one where he was like, "It's a new." I never felt this before. Anyway, y'all can't get it. When y'all get the song, let me know so I can say the words. But anyway, the
Mhm.
song was so popular by men and women. But when men realized what he was talking about in the lyrics, um, when the men realized what he was talking about, they were like, "Nah, I ain't with it. I
I
never been
feel
in
that.
love like the what the."
But even and not taken from the show, but even back in the day with Luther Vandross, he has a song about a man. If you listen to it very closely, I forgot which one it is, but if you listen to it very closely, he's talking about a relationship with a man.
I remember my first time. You were my. I've been thinking about you. Oh, nah, nah.
That
I've been
I've
thinking
been
about you.
thinking about you.
Oh, nah,
Oh
nah, nah.
na na na. I've been
Yeah.
thinking about you.
In
What
the
you think
lyrics, he was like,
about?
"You were my first time, a new feel." Like
I
he,
was saying, I
like,
was actually, that's what I was saying.
oh,
I was
that
like,
is
I don't remember the words.
that's not okay. But the lyrics to that, everybody was jamming. But when you found out he was gay, everybody started listening to the lyrics and was like, "Oh, oh." And that
Mhm.
turned a lot of the male fans that was really feeling that song, that was singing it unknowingly what he was talking about, that turned them off. So even then it made people think so deep into things where they can't even just accept the fact that it's a beautiful song and it is a nice song. So it just sucks that we can't even move on and like we're breaking boundaries now, but we someone has to start them, right, to be able to break them. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that. But let's get over to Keyshawn because we got a lot to get into when it comes to Little Murder and Big Tweak.
Yeah, they took over most of the episode, but with Miss Mama, woo, she almost made it, but almost doesn't count.
So first off, she grabbed the gun. No, she grabbed the gun after or before.
After he left because she was on the phone with Little Murder, and she was telling him, um he was talking about the funeral plans for Rome. But when he said that, oh, he's such a great guy, I was like, such a great guy? What are you talking about?
And she
Not
tried,
worth it.
and she told Murda when her Murda was talking. He meant no, that was
Oh, she
Wody and
told.
Murda. No, that was Woody and Murda.
No, but
Right.
she did tell him. She said, Wardy fixed it or
Right.
something like that, or he was gonna tell Wardy about you, and he was like, "What?" She said, "About you," and that's when the her Caucasian man came in.
Oh, right. So when he came in, when she left out, she didn't get the gun when at first, right? She came back afterwards and tried to get the gun.
Because she was looking when he left. That's when she ran and she opened up a vent in the wall and took her that gun. Is that the same gun that Autumn Night gave her? That pink gun?
Yeah, yeah.
Pink lady. Ooh, the pink gun.
So when hold on,
You're fine.
I was texting my aunt because she keep calling me. But
Hey auntie. Hey auntie.
when she went and grabbed them babies up, and I saw her face. When I saw her face in that sunlight, I said, "Oh my
I
god."
had her looking like a damn Dalmatian.
It was crazy. It was swollen, and I'm like, wow, okay. She got these kids in this car. She go to start the car, realize that there's no battery. Now I couldn't get a clear view. Was the battery gone, or was the battery just not attached?
He took it from out of the batteries in the front, right?
It was in the trunk.
Right. He took it out, and I don't know if he broke the wires or what, because it was just sitting in the back. But he
So he
took
took
the
it out.
battery out. Yeah. But I'm assuming that he broke it, because if he just took it back, if she knew, she could have just put it back in there.
They saying it was gone because, but this is my thing in general. Period. If Keyshawn could pay for Gidget to get in a cab for $385 or whatever the case it was to send her back on about her merry way, why she didn't get in the Uber? Why she didn't call Little Murder? Why she didn't call something? Why she didn't do something? Like she gave up too easy for me. Like I feel like if
I
I
think she
have this
got scared.
opportunity to take it, I'm gonna try my best. And I mean, maybe he tracking her phone, so but maybe he can see that she's
That's why
spending some
she left it on the table.
money. But it was just like, girl, go. I mean, run down the street, go to the neighbor's house, go somewhere.
Shakira, she didn't steal it. Remember when in the first season, Autumn Night had when they thought Mercedes was leaving, Autumn had Mercedes locker, and she put the gun there and said, "I'm not selfish like Mercedes. I share," and she walked away. In other words, she wanted Mississippi to get that gun. She didn't steal
Yeah.
it from her. She didn't steal it from her. Damn, I remember all that.
Not you remembering last season like that.
Everybody pop go like this.
Okay.
Anyway, listen, let's have
But
fun.
I just feel like there was so many. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she felt like it was going to be too hard to get away completely, and
I
she had
think she
to resort to something else. But like,
right. She probably got scared and gave up. Cause she
but,
probably was like, "Oh shit! Now he know that I'm trying to leave,
but why
and
she
what if
didn't just shoot his behind when he walked through that door? And I also wonder, did she check the gun to make sure it was bullets in him? Because I feel like he's the type of the guy that'll know that the gun's where it's supposed to where it's at and take the bullets out so that if she ever try to use it on him, jokes will be on her.
I don't think he gonna last under the end of this season. He gonna be the next. She needs to do this to him. Oh, but everybody, listen, everybody that played that game getting picked off.
Wow,
But anyway,
everybody who play that game. And I feel like who
don't wink, don't wink, don't wink, don't wink,
I take that who
don't wink, don't wink.
I take the way.
Listen,
But I feel like I don't want to say it, but the way this show go, it feel like he's showing next.
I don't think they're gonna get rid of the heavy hitters like Keyshawn and Little Murda and
Wow,
Uncle
who knows
Clifford.
the way P Valley doing stuff.
But Mama tried. But anyway, let's talk about selfish coach. I wanted to punch his ugly face out because he was just like a jigger.
But can we talk about how he called her?
He called her, but then he realized that me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on.
How you call Mercedes? Tell Mercedes that you want to hook up with her. Mercedes says no, I don't really want to do that. It's supposed to just be you. He say nah, it's cool, and then get mad. Cause so when they get to the house, y'all, they get to the house. Cause I forgot we doing a review, right? When they get to the house, he like, y'all ready for the Mercedes experience? They got the bands on the table, like the money sitting there, like
I
girl.
thought it was food. The way how he brought it, I said, "Oh, they getting hors d'oeuvres." No, that was the stacks.
He was like, you gonna work for this money tonight. I got it all right here. So they get into the mood of things or whatever. After Mercedes told her, like, don't mess this up for me. Don't mess this up because you like I don't want him, to lose my sponsorship or whatever. And then they getting it in. He boom, 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 sweating bullets. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like
Meanwhile,
he was gonna catch a heart attack. Oh, nigga.
child, he was all sweaty and ugly.
Yeah,
He
that's
was giving.
gross. Y'all bring back the coach from before.
We
I
don't
don't
want
like
this coach. We don't want
Mm-mm.
this coach.
He look
And
like he
then,
about to catch a stroke. Mm-mm.
but when I say you, his wife was all on that thing. She was on that thing like pop, 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 pop. And
He was
Mercedes,
clicking that mouse.
okay. And when he stopped and realized that it wasn't even from him, she wasn't enjoying him at all.
Exactly.
He caught up. He said, "She's you cheating on me?" I said, "Not cheating."
Sir, you wasn't even gonna tell your wife. You is egotistical, misogynistic, ugly heifer. He looked like Panthera from Thundercats. Oh,
And got the nerve to be like, "Is you cheating on me?" And she was like, "You think you're the only one that like see around here? You think you're the only
right.
one like?"
You don't want that only like Garfield over here. Kitty cat, meow, meow, meow.
I like
Shoot.
it more than you. I said not more than
Right. Boom. Talk about you turned my wife out. No, sir.
your
Girl,
wife been
come back
turned out.
again. Your wife. Turn her turn her around
So
and put
my
her
thing is
feet
right, but this
on
don't make you
solid
think.
ground.
But think about it, right? So if she was already even to the women or whatever,
Woman.
did she set Mercedes up?
I don't think so. I think she was just she found some sort of is it
Balance.
clumber? Some sort of like bond with Mercedes kind of even when the first time she met her, she was kind of grilling her. Mercedes took it like a champ
Mm-hmm.
and was like nice to her, but then when she was doing too much, that's when she set her straight, but then she was still playing around with her. So she kind of pulled her guard down. That's when she fell in love with Mercedes. She's in love with a stripper. She grind and she grind and she rolling.
But nah, she wanted that same benefits of coach. Okay, she wanted to get something on her own too. And I don't understand why he got so mad because, like,
Because he a man.
uh,
He a jigger.
so now Mercedes lost her sponsorship, and the fact that she gave her shoes,
Oh, that was listen, I would have popped her in her face. But
and then
you know
Mercedes
what?
didn't even grab her money. I'd have came back
Did
with
he
my
pay her
gun.
any of the money? Oh no, I would have pulled out a gun out of somewhere.
No, he was going to give her the money. He was going to grab it up, but she had walked out. Like she just didn't want it. Like I'd have
Oh,
been
she
like,
did?
oh,
Oh, I thought he wasn't gonna give her.
no, he was going to grab it up. Like he was going to like take this ish and be done. But she ended up leaving. Like I guess she felt like it was too much. Like it's like I don't know, maybe she was in a moment, but I just felt so bad because she finally got out the pink. She had her condo, a nice little car, go to get
Mhm.
around. She finally had some bands in her pocket. She had just bought her daughter some groceries to bring back to the house for the mother and everything like that. And like out of all, and now all of a sudden she done lost all of that in a blink of an eye, all because the wife wants some of that Mercedes experience too.
That's what we missed out. Remember when she went to the house? That's
Mm-hmm.
what we missed out. But before we get to that, Shakira, I'm not even gonna blame the wife. The heart wants what the heart wants, and I blame him.
Well, the wife need to go ahead and get her own but contract with Mercedes then because um
She's not leaving
technically
her husband.
you said what?
She's not leaving her husband. Please, she a meal ticket. or he a meal ticket, whichever way it is.
They probably gonna still mess around. She probably gonna pay on the low. I still
She
be
probably gonna come out
making
in the hood like this.
punching on the low. I still be mobbing on the low.
With my look cute this way. Hey, I'm gonna keep these.
Right. And so, and it's sad because she was just calling her daughter, trying to figure out what her daughter is. And come to find out, baby.
Brandy, we ain't there yet. Hold on to your love.
So where we going now? Put the brakes on it.
We going home because they kicked Mercedes. She gave her the shoes. What was that? Oh, even though I don't really care for this storyline, but Autumn Night and no, before Autumn Night, Roulette. A lot happened this episode. Roulette.
Roulette? I can't remember. Oh, Roulette and Whisper.
I thought you didn't remember.
I remember.
Now starting now.
So wait, go ahead. Tell us what happened.
Well, what happened was because remember they had like a spades party, a spades thing, and they were stripping. I see nobody play no spades. I see nobody pay no. I see not a deck of cards.
You know they wasn't
not a queen, not an ace, jack, 7, or a 2 up in there.
Child, you know it's probably cold for something in P Valley.
Hey, man, give you some guy. Ooh, what was that? Why does it sound like a pig? But so they was over there grinding on the pole, and it looked like they was both in competition with each other. Because when Whisper was on the pole first, Roulette looked at her like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then when Roulette was doing her thing, Whisper looked at her like, okay, I'm gonna do this. It was like they were in competition the whole time.
But it probably was healthy.
I don't know. I can't tell. I couldn't tell. I think Roulette was a little jealous.
I think Roulette got jealous when old boy came to her trying to get Whisper. And then I think she felt like, because she was like, nah, she not into all of that. And he was like, I'll pay her, you know, to come back to you, this and other. So I feel like Roulette going to try to pimp out Winter. I said, not Winter, Whisper.
I don't think Whisper's that dumb, though.
I don't know. He was handing out coke in the bathroom, so who knows at this point?
But that don't mean you dumb. That mean you in love with the cocoa. That's what it means. It don't mean that you dumb.
Roulette and Whisper is reminiscent of Autumn and Mercedes last season. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's like they had this love-hate relationship where they're cool, but they not really cool. But they cool.
I got Keyshawn and Gidget.
No, they real friends though. Keyshawn and Gidget is real friends. Mm-hmm. Roulette and Whisper don't give me real friends.
I mean, I don't know. They don't show enough of Whisper sometimes, so I can't really analyze her
because she got some stuff going on.
I would like a backstory. That's what I'm saying. If y'all introducing these white girls, give them a backstory.
And it's the light skin and dark skin battle. The same thing with Mercedes and Autumn. And now Whisper and Roulette, and I think she felt some type of way because
it's that deep though. I don't think it's as deep as Mercedes and.
If you look at, they have similar body types. If you look at Roulette, Mercedes, Whisper, Whisper and Autumn. If you look at the dynamic of how like they getting this money together, but deep down inside they still got this animosity towards each other. It's like a business relationship because even when Mercedes and Whisper was riding around town, going to the banks, getting their checks or whatever, it's giving the same energy.
No.
I see it, y'all. I don't know what he's talking about. I see it.
I'm talking about what Katori, right? Katori is sitting in her chair saying, what are y'all talking about?
No, she know what we talking about. She know what she doing.
Yeah, she know what y'all talking about. And it's not the show. It's some other show, y'all. That's a fan fiction scene. No. I don't see it. I see Roulette is a little bit jealous of her. And then the scene with her and Duffy, I was like, we didn't need this.
We didn't. What he said? He said she
was I'm a hoe too. Duffy, we didn't know that you was a hoe, sir.
Well, look,
I don't care for Duffy.
Hoes that hoe together stay together.
That's not true. They go and get somebody else. They become a trouble. That's how you say trouble. But I just hope I like Whisper, even though we don't get a lot of her. I something about her is very mysterious and sexy and scary at the same. I told her she like one of the Monster High things.
It's
You know, one of the
mysterious.
Monster High cartoon. She's
Yeah,
mysterious, but
we gonna get
yeah.
into
And then it everybody had a scene, but like for instance, the same thing. I thought they was gonna show Diamond again, and they didn't. Did they? No, right? And then
it.
they show Roulette and Whisper one scene, and then you didn't show them again.
Because this wasn't for them. This was Big
But
Tweet episode.
normally when you open with somebody that you're gonna show a lot, and then they show a lot of Diamond. I
They
guess
they playing with our
I'm
minds.
so here for it. We
They
saw his
kept
tape.
us they kept us thinking it was gonna be cool and it was gonna be, sex and whatnot. And then we got down to the bottom of it and we was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We wasn't ready for this with the opening and whatever. Okay.
Atari gonna give me a heart attack at the end of this goddamn child.
Right.
Anyway, so
So
then we Autumn Night and Andre, and y'all could kill off Corbin. I cannot stand him. He's
the white
annoying. The half white dude.
they're not
With
gonna
his
kill
shrimp.
him.
I mean,
Yeah.
y'all we don't need it with his little shrimp.
So when Autumn goes to the banquet, right? Is it a banquet? The masquerade ball or
It was
whatever.
like a benefit, something like that. They kicked her out. Mama was outside smoking a cigarette.
Dragged her up out of there or whatever the case may be.
Does not like her at all.
And and then she went and got the sister. Was it the sister, the mother,
This
the
lady that her husband just passed away. Her husband was supposed to make the paint, not the paint, let the casino, something like that. The point is that she wanted to, she said she want her mother effing casino.
period. And she
Period.
told Autumn that she'll pay her more than 10 million. Sell it,
But
sell it, sell it. Ding, 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 ding. So
Mama was like, I want my tits up. Mama was like, that old lady was funny. She had me laugh when she thought that Autumn was the cigar girl, but Autumn, that was smart, allowing her to think that's who she was at first.
yeah.
Because then she was like, oh, you the one that bought it. Okay, I like you even more. She said, this is my friend. Once she gets to stay. And Corbin was eating dirt. Corbin, even though, here's the thing. I don't like her a lot of the times, but Mama, you finesse the hell out of them men. And
That's
she
why I
don't even like Andre like that.
Nah, she like Andre.
She do, but she's like a Black Widow spider. There you go.
She like Andre though. Cause
She's
she
a
told
Black
him,
Widow spider. She gonna use you until she don't need you
what
anymore.
you want me to do? What you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to
Oh,
do.
please.
Take off your clothes. She gonna take off her little dress, okay?
But
Crawl.
she was
I said
so
crawl.
controlling. But
I thought
she was so controlling him. She's smart.
I thought she was going I thought he was gonna play her. I thought he was gonna do something real grimy to her.
Because men are
Because it was
stupid.
weird. It was so weird. And then did you not see his thing
That
when
was
he
fake.
when he
That
like
was. It looked weird. That would look fake to me.
because it popped up like Now I said why it pop up like that?
Thundercats. Oh, that's what it was giving. This big
It
old
popped up out of nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all like the video,
like
please.
of this video.
And she crawled like a dog. Oh hell nah. Child, I was here for the crawl, but I wanted to be more like a sexy cat crawl. It was a real uncomfortable looking
Girl,
crawl.
the mama don't got no Megan Thee Stallion knees. She can't be doing all that.
It looked like my type of crawl. Like my husband was like, okay, Chloe, get up, because
Ain't no hot girl shit over there. Mm-mm.
and yeah, so they finally did it. I'm so happy we done and over with it because I'm tired of them playing in our
I'm
faces.
proud of it. I don't care.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
don't
tired of them
care.
playing in our faces around it. Like I'm fine. We did it. We done now. We know that they effing. It's official.
Mm.
Because they've been teasing us all these episodes, like hugging and whispering in the dark and
She
all
been
types of
teasing
stuff.
him.
Huh?
She been teasing. She probably did some stuff like that to Montavious too. She knows what she's doing. My mama's not stupid.
She about to it's about to go down. It's about to be autumn night. It's definitely about to be autumn night. No, and now we can't forget that Uncle Murder, grandma got the cold.
Listen, what did I say? Didn't I say Toy had a Rona? I knew she did with her old lines. It's allergies. You didn't have no allergies in the first season. Hush.
But
Lying
she been
self.
if it's the Rona, she had that Rona for like 2 weeks. It should be over by now.
I mean, we don't know the time. Do we know the
It's
timeline?
the season since the season started.
This bitch.
Yeah,
And grandmother was sweating.
hot.
Listen, this is what people said. Because remember when she answered that door at the end, she's like, "Daddy, is that you?" I said, "No, y'all is not killing grandmother off.
Somebody gotta go because that's how these
Not
episodes go.
not the legend, not the legend,
That's how these episodes gotta go.
but
Somebody
not
gotta
our
go.
legend." I love me so. What's her name? God damn it,
So
Loretta
now,
Devine,
yeah,
not the
look at
legend.
that. I love her. So he called up, what's her name? He called her up and was like, she was still seasoned. She was still coughing and stuff about having the
He
COVID.
said, "I know it wasn't no damn allergies." Toy self.
Well, why he didn't get no Lysol? Why he ain't put on a mask? Uncle Clifford said, I got it. I gotta have it, if
So
that's the
now
case.
I'm trying to wonder if either when they went to clean up the pink, if Toy was near grandmother, or if Uncle Clifford got it from her, but he doesn't show any symptoms.
That's true, because some people don't have symptoms. But that
Mm-hmm.
means that everybody about to come down because they all was up in that club. All of them. Every last
And
one of them.
and shout outs to grandmother. Every episode she said, "I don't understand why you don't kill that bitch." I mean, like, I told you kill the bitch.
And she
Everything.
gotta go. Uncle Clifford goes spread to everybody, even Lil Murda, okay?
Right. People was like, "Okay, you got the Rona, you gonna invite him. They're gonna be all
Right.
quarantined together."
Yo, when he came to his house, I was like, you could tell he was standoffish at first. So I was like, yeah, stay back, stay back. But he couldn't help it. And then he invited him into the house. I said,
Right. But anyway, let's rewind because we actually almost to that part too.
yeah. So let's
Wow.
get into Little Murder finding out that
The song was on the radio.
oh,
Oh
his
no,
song
wait.
was on the radio.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
that was everything. And it was Tina Snow. They didn't say Megan. They said Tina Snow.
But did they ever show her?
No, not her
That's
face.
false advertisement.
No, but we knew that it was her.
But my
When
thing is,
she
why?
had her head on
No, but
the boy.
no. Is she on the show or not? Because if we don't see her, it don't count.
Her voice is
No, it don't count.
real hot girl shit.
It don't count though.
Real hot girl cameo.
It's not even a cameo. It's a hand job.
It's a did it like the Adams Family, the cousin Ed had. I can't wait for that.
Not even the actual. So then so I felt so bad for Tweak. This is another thing. Okay, I had so many emotions.
I got another joke here real quick.
Now, what's the joke?
All we saw was a body yada yada. We didn't see no face. She gave you Miss Bellum from Pop-Up Girls. Ella's telling me log off. All we saw was body yada yada.
Not doing this with you tonight. Hi, now I'm hot. So then, oh God, every time he turned off this camera, I get nervous, y'all. So then, what's her name? End up going.
How you get nervous?
I don't know what you coming back on. I don't know because you always go logging off and come back a whole different person, and I can't take it tonight. Okay, sheesh. Okay. So then, what happened? When I get into my emotions.
Listen. Anyway, so we was talking about him.
I
His
had
song was on the
emotions.
radio, huh?
I got emotions.
Yeah, because he heard his song on the radio.
No, fatigue. Because look, you gotta realize he didn't even know how to work the gas pump.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. How you? I don't even drive it. How you didn't know?
But he been
'Cause
in
it's
jail for
new?
so long.
Oh, okay. It's because it's like a new way of doing it.
I don't know, but I guess he never did it. I guess it's the car part. I felt
Mhm.
bad. Like you could tell he was so out of sync with the world. But the way that they showed him in slow motion, like just being happy for him and loving it for him, I was like so like, oh, let me tell you what I was thinking in my brain.
Thank you, Shakira.
Cause y'all know
My
my
work
brain
here is
really be
done.
going somewhere, right? So I'm about to say Shakira. Y'all know I always gotta have thoughts in my brain of things that's gonna happen because it's P Valley. So I thought that remember um before what's the name died, the promoter, what was the manager name? Anyway,
Rome.
Rome. Before Rome died, Rome was a remember he said that when that song come out, it's gonna be over for Lil Murder or whatever, 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 whatever. So I thought that after they played Murder's song, they was going to drop that next song like it was kind of like a diss track to him, and then it was going to expose him. Because when they started doing everything in slow motion and everything, I was sitting here like, oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, please don't do this, please don't do this, please don't do this, because I feel like it's always something about to happen when it comes to this daggone show. I'm always on edge because I never know what to expect, and it's never what I expect. Never, never. So that's one thing that I was thinking in my mind, like, oh my God, I hope that does not what happened. But I'm glad that they let him have that peaceful, happy, joyful moment. He went through so many different emotions in this one scene. It's like he lived the best day of his effing life.
Like he like right. He lived the best day of his life, and it was like, you know what? Now I can go. It was like he finally did what needed to, like he finally, his friend finally got the come up that he deserved. Now I can go.
It's like he got a car, he got his hair shaped up. He finally got his appetite back, his liberals, pepper wings. He got his date with Lil Murder that he finally, like he never was ever
Still
going to
had his PSP. How you say PSA that?
get.
His PhD. Because even when the guy was like, "Yo, y'all hugging up the thing," he was about to mollywop him.
Yeah, he's about to go off on him. That's when who said that? Brandy said she thought that they was going, the dude was going to shoot him.
Oh, the guy that was at the pump.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? This daggone show have you thinking something's about to happen every time because it's like we feel like something has to happen. Like we're conditioned to feel like, oh, like on the edge, like what's happening, what's happening, what's happening. And then when things happen, we don't even realize it's gonna happen. It's like we get the bad feelings for things that's not about to happen. And then when things be happening, we don't get the feelings for it. It's crazy.
Yeah. What else happened next? I think we the part where he went into the trap house. This is where everything went plateau.
When he went in, when he saw himself inside that closet as a kid, I didn't understand at the moment what we were watching. So I was a little uneasy because I'm like, why? What is happening? Like, what's really happening? Because you could see all these things and emotions and feelings. And even when he was looking at himself in the closet, I was just like, what's going on? Like, why are we seeing this? And it didn't like that when he told the story, then it all made sense. But before then, it was just like, it just gave me creepy vibes. And I was like, here we go with these ghosts again.
I thought he went in there to go buy some drugs, but then when he went all the question, when he was, when did we see all the kids and the images and whatever in the house? Was it when Little Murda went into the house or when Big Teat went into the house?
When Big T went in the house.
Why y'all got them children in there and people was in there doing the deed, people was in there doing drugs, people was in there probably getting
Because
beat up.
that's what he lived through.
But was it him remembering or was it actually happening at the time?
No, he was remembering. He was remembering that because remember when Little Murder came in, wasn't nobody in that house, and he said to him, "Why you going
There
to trap?"
wasn't anybody in the house. I thought when he went at the door, I thought he went in to buy something.
No, I think it was abandoned. I didn't see anybody in the house. Like at
I
the
will have to rewatch it again.
when Murder came in, I didn't see anybody else in the house because it was pitch dark. It looked abandoned, and he was like, "Don't ever go. Why you coming there without a strap?"
Right. But that's what I'm wondering. Did we see all the images of the kids and whatever with Big T, or was it with that? That's why I like to watch it more than once, because then the second or third time it opens up your mind more to see what's going on. But it was all sad anyway. it was very just meh.
And Little Murder kind of figured that Woody's the one who
Oh,
caused.
he knows that he killed Rome. How he's like, how you know that he overdosed?
Oh, and then he was trying to get him to drop Teak.
Yeah, a lot of people online were saying that he was thinking about killing Big T. I don't think so.
He
I
said
don't think,
he'll handle him. He said, I'll take care of him.
but I don't think he meant
I
that.
thought it because he's been killing. He killed once. I believe
He
he'd kill
killed one
again.
person. He
So
killed
what?
one person that was deserving.
But Woody don't
He,
play when it comes to his money. He said that that man was a liability. He was in a way. I feel like he would have did what he had to do to get him up out of there and not tell nobody what he did.
right. A lot of people were saying either he did it because three things: for his money, for little murder, which actually is part of his money too, and he did care about Keyshawn, but which one did he do it for the most?
I remember I said last week. I think he did it more so for Lil Murder.
All right. I
And
mean, I just
but you
I
said it.
like
You
little.
said Lil Murder's like his meal ticket. So at the end of the day, it all comes back to Lil Murder.
I didn't mean it. I said that.
That's what you said last week.
I did. Well, he is, but he not taking care of him anyway. He not giving him all the endorsements and stuff that he needs.
I don't know, but he wanted to. I thought he was going to try to take him out.
We'll see,
Well, I guess it don't matter now.
because he
And
did
then I
it.
was thinking to myself, like, yo, after all that stuff that Lil Murder just said to him, got him a car, told him he's gonna hold him down, do all this and everything. You can't fire him now. Like that don't even make no sense. So, um,
They go back to the car.
he was trying to tell Lil Murder that like he was done. Like go. Like I'm done. Like we done. Like go. Where you want me to
Mm-hmm.
go? And Lil Murder was like, nah, we about to chill. He like, no, like you need to go. Like you can have tomorrow. I'm gonna have today.
Mm-hmm. Did we say what the story was? What the mother did?
So apparently, when they were sitting on a car, he said that the mother unlocked the four kids in the house, and he was hiding in a closet.
With the blood on his shoulder as a
And when
child.
he saw him, that was him that he saw in the closet.
Not mate. See, this is. I think Katori be putting certain things in here. He was in the closet.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense. Why you gotta be so dramatic? I mean, it makes sense, but why you gotta be so dramatic about it? Okay.
I need to start being on YouTube again because my videos are silly. It's a lot of editing, but anyway,
You're right. You so right.
I really think
Oh
I
shit.
I I, I can't really I don't want to talk about because it's I'll be honest. Woo. In fact, first talk about what happened, what he did.
Well, he just told his life story.
Told his life story. He had the gun to his was it hair or hair? It was
It
hair, right?
was here.
Hair. Little Murda. You ever realize they have opposite names, Little and Big? Just out of the blue. It was something stupid I realized, but it was cute. I realized that the other day. I said he's Big T and he's Little Murda. Okay. Post a Little Murders.
Now I feel like I need to look up the name Teak. It's always
I don't know
something.
if you want to know. I think it's short for Thaddeus. That's they kept calling him Thaddeus.
I was about to say like in the like like the Avengers, but that's Thanos.
Thanos.
There's Thanos. Thanos. Child. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. He hid in the closet that night
Yeah,
and he's been in ever since. Oh, he said that. That's what he said. He said he
he
hid in the
said
closet.
that. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We missed a lot.
But there was a part because I didn't really. I actually was going to watch it twice, but then when it aired around 1 o'clock in the morning, I fell asleep.
The closet
But
also in solitary confinement and him feeling alone and isolated from the world, like he was when he was in jail too, right?
mhm. It's been so much that's been weighing on him too. It's like he tried, even him getting out, and this world is just a shit place. But there was one part where I thought I thought Little Murda got to him, and I was on my phone, and the way how they showed how he ended everything, they pan out. You saw a light go out in the car, and you just heard a little poop. Couple of seconds later, you see Little Murda coming out with all the blood on him. But
Which also
before,
makes me think the placement of the blood was weird on Little Murder. You don't think so? The blood was all
oh
here
no,
on the stomach. It wasn't a lot of blood on an
it
area
was
where
like on this side. It does make. I mean, did he have some on his head and his face? Here's the thing too. The lighting is so dark
they
in the
need to
show.
be.
Anyway, but it's and I'll be. A lot of people were saying he was selfish. A lot of people, and there was also people that saying that it's okay to commit suicide. Me personally, um, because of I don't. I'll say this: we need to treat people good the same way we want to be treated because we don't understand how certain things affect people. And this is even coming from, I'll be honest, and this doesn't mean that I am, but I've have even up to today I had suicidal thoughts. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It's just that it's sometimes it gets so much that it's like you're at wit's end. And with Big Teak, he got out of chief, even though he got out of jail, produced brutality, his life, what happened to him as a kid. He's a masculine gay man. You know, all these things are like in his brain. So it's like he doesn't know what to do with them. So he just decided to end his life. Again, I'll say having suicidal thoughts doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do it though. But with all the weight on his
Dangerous.
shoulders, huh?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, but at for some people also, yes, you it's good to try to help people before they get to that, but with some people you cannot help them at either. You can't save everybody.
And he didn't want to be saved. I don't think it
Yeah.
was anything that anyone could have done
Could do right.
from what he made up his mind that morning he woke up that that was going to be it for him. But I don't want I hope that that even I know like you said having those thoughts don't mean you're going to do it, but if those are thoughts that even you deal with and talk about it.
You know what it is, talk about it, but at the same time, for instance, I know people that do therapy.
Mm.
It helps, you know, and I'm a God fearing person. Prayer helps, all of that helps. But when you are not doing that, that's when all that stuff actually comes.
So
That's why when you're in
in between it.
and you actually see, because even the times where he's like just sitting there, homeboy is crying. Homeboy probably thinking about what happened to him as a kid, what happened to him probably, because remember he did mention, he said one time, um, Little Murda pulled him in the closet. He thought it was a guard. Maybe the guards was raping him at the jail, at the prison. That's more trauma.
Mm.
So and so, my God, because I understand the story of Big T, and this man needs an award. Something he did such a great job portraying him.
Great job.
Great job, because like I said, I've seen him in other things that are completely different from this character, but sometimes it's when yeah, he's having fun with Little Murd and they're doing donuts in the car and they eating and they laughing, they were singing Outcast in the car. But
Mm.
sometimes when you have those downtimes, that's when all the thoughts of depression, it happens to me when I'm
That's
with my friends and I'm hanging out and all that. When it's done, sometimes that's when all the stuff all those thoughts come.
That sounds like that episode of Black Ink when they were all at the party, and I can't remember what the brother was having those thoughts and stuff like that, and he left, and they had to like, they was trying to find him, and they actually took him off the show because he mentally couldn't handle it, and they dealt
Ooh,
on Black Ink. I
which,
can't remember which guy it was, but it was Black Ink, not the one Caesar. It's Chicago. I think it was Black Ink Chicago. I think it was Black Ink Chicago.
is it the one with the brothers?
No, it was Black Ink. Yeah, the one. Yeah, it was the brothers. One of the brothers. He was saying that he spoke about it. He was saying that he
Really?
had they was at a party. He said I could be doing really good, but at sometimes when I come down as Pharaoh, right? Um, he said that he starts having those thoughts because his sister also unlives herself. Wow.
And I know a lot of, I don't know if you ever heard of a YouTuber called Justin J, and well, the King of Reads. And a lot of people, no matter whatever feelings you have about this YouTuber, I was watching his review on P Valley today, and he said he understood um Big T take and ending his life, and he actually, because his younger brother last year committed suicide.
Hmm.
And then he said something. He also said, I don't think Big T took his life. I think society killed him. And I get what he's saying. In other words, all of the stuff that's happening, whether it's your personal life, even like things that's on the news, like sometimes I'll be, at work, and they'll ask me, did you hear this man, went into Harlem and killed all these kids? I'll be like, nah, because that's going to affect me. It may not happen to me and it may not be in my life, but even stuff like that gets to people.
Yeah. Wow.
Um, I don't know if you listen to a podcast called The Read.
Mm-mm.
It's one of them. He used to do YouTube, but the last episode, and I was so shocked that he said it. He said they're gonna take a break because he's on suicide watch, and you won't think it. He's so funny. If you think I'm funny, I think he's hilarious, and
Wow.
you won't even think that. And they haven't had an episode since like early June.
Master daughter
So
had the same issue. Even after rehab, her mental health took her.
you will have to saturate yourself 24/7 in all these exercises they give you in rehab and all that. Even if you're like a Christian or a God-fearing person, you have to engulf yourself in prayer and reading your Bible and all that. You have to, because if you have that one free time of whatever, is those thoughts can come back.
But don't they have like pills, like medicine and stuff that can help with
But then
that?
when all of that is gone, when you're on your downtime.
Wow. See, the thing about P Valley that I do like is that it opens the conversation that people are uncomfortable having, especially with um unliving yourself, like the thoughts of it, the domestic the
Very
violence,
dark.
um, colorism, sex working,
Mm-hmm.
just all these things that people deal with
Classism.
every day. Yeah, like even false Christianity. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um
The LGBT,
yeah,
with
undercover DL guys that
yeah,
like it's just so
sexual
many.
identity. It's a lot.
It's a lot. And the one thing that I do appreciate that it opens the conversation because sometimes we don't want to have those conversations. But if we look past it from just looking at it in the moment and actually open our eyes and our ears to what we're seeing, we'll realize that we are seeing people that we interact with on a daily basis and we don't even know it. And maybe if we all take a better look at how we treat other people, then maybe these people won't have these struggles or won't have these you know traumatic experience and things like that they've been through in their lives, or be able to live happy in their truth and their who they are, and love their skin and love everything about them. And unfortunately that's not the world we live in, but it does open up the floor for the conversation that maybe we as a human society need to do better. And I know,
We
like,
do,
maybe we definitely have to do better.
do. And
Um,
I think it's get. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chloe.
No, I'm just saying because like even like when I like some of my subscribers, like even some of my members, when we talk. We'll have like because it's a lot of mostly women, so we do a lot of uplifting. But every
Mhm.
now and then, when you hear someone's story, and you never think that that person been through what they went through, like so you never know what someone's dealing with on the inside until they actually open up to you and you have a comfortable space to do it.
Mhm.
So we have to be less judgmental. The world is so judgmental about other people, and I don't know for what, because it's like if it's not you in your life, why do you care? You know. um
And then when and the thing is too, I don't like when people say, "Oh, they're too sensitive." Oh, you're too that. You don't know what they went through in their life. You do not know why certain words get people. I'll even be um open today. Today, my boss said something that triggered me, and he didn't understand why.
mhm,
And in my head, I'm like, because you haven't lived the life that certain words had on me. I was told I was worthless. I was told I'm nothing. I was told I was a waste of time. You said it in a joking way, and
mhm,
I forgive you. I don't think you understood why I got upset, but at the same notion, because I don't understand you doesn't mean I can't admit that I'm wrong or I cannot respect you. A lot of people think that when you respect somebody, you got to understand something. For instance, I'll say two things. For instance, like you're a black woman, right?
mhm,
I'm not gonna know everything about your struggle. I may not understand it, but I respect you.
mhm,
Also, with the trans community as well, I may not understand everything, but I'm gonna have to respect it.
mhm,
And I understand, if we understand that we may not understand people's blackness or
mhm.
race or classism or whatever, that's fine. We just have to respect them.
Right. Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. Whew. He went to
Uncle
then Little
Clifford,
Murda went to other Clifford, and I think that
grandmother, Jesus.
he had to. I think that was him. That was I don't know
Hey,
if
old
that
Teddy.
huh.
Not say
Oh
hey, old
yeah.
Teddy.
I think that was just his way of showing that he actually that's who he ran to. Like who can I run to? Like that's who he ran to. That's the first person
Some
he thought about. Like out
that
of all
will understand
people,
him.
yeah, and I like who just said that. I hope he get therapy for what he witnessed. I hope so too.
Oh,
I
that would. Oh, I don't know. I would not know what I would do in that moment, because he would have. Did he drive to the house with the body there?
think
Because
he
that's what I
came.
was thinking the whole time.
I don't know.
Because I couldn't. I don't. I wouldn't know what I would do.
Hey, El Teddy.
I honestly would not know what I would do.
Me either. And it's really oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy because like I didn't want them to come together like that. I wanted them to come together and be
Like a
I was
joyous,
right. I
like
didn't
a
want it to be
Cinderella story.
I didn't want it to be like a trauma bond, you know, like oh, like I didn't want that for them. And then I hope he don't get COVID because child, he don't went in the house. And grandma came outside and talking about some daddy, is that you? And I was like, okay. Um,
So we gonna kill her off?
I don't
You
know.
got her hallucinating.
I don't know. But you know, COVID did that to people.
Yep. But you know what people were saying online? Somebody said in my Instagram, and I reposted it. They said, "What if grandmother passes away and has some money stored off for Uncle Clipper? He buys back the pink."
Well, that'd be a good plot twist because grandma lives
That
a
would be amazing. I said, "Huh?" I put the smiley face like,
yeah. I'm here for that.
you better tag Katori in that, because whatever her name is, because
It's
that's a
already
great
written.
idea.
It's too late.
I mean, I don't want her to die.
Grandma lives her life. If she gotta go, it's time. Everybody got a
No,
time.
because Loretta Devine, kill that man. I love Loretta.
Can you watch this
Loretta's
for me?
voice.
She funny. She said, "Can you watch this for me?"
Uh-huh.
when she asked him to watch the TV for her. I need you to watch
What
this
she
for
do?
me.
Uh-huh.
Um, so Mercedes' daughter,
Oh my God, that was another one too.
the
Generate.
cycle ten.
Remember we talked about generation curses last week and generation cycles or whatever.
Yep, it don't
Boom.
stop. Same age.
Hmm. But
Like,
how you didn't know who her speaking about Shell, how you didn't know her friends? But Mercedes knows her friends.
cause she don't really want to raise that girl.
She
But
don't.
she's been drunk for like, remember when Mercedes was at her house, she had a garbage full of wine and alcohol. She's been drunk for so many days. So like, there's no, but who's the daddy? Who her baby daddy?
Didn't they mention the name? Is it Keon or Kion? She was like, who? But
Why you got
alcoholism is another
me?
thing.
Was talking in the
It,
kitchen a
it,
few weeks ago. No, she just found out she was pregnant. They was talking about Mercedes for being pregnant at a young age and how she was like,
mhm.
they gave old girl the baby or whatever.
Yeah,
Gave how she ended up in a I guess in her care. But no, she just found out she was pregnant, and I think it
just
was so
snatched her
strange
hand.
because she came to Mercedes' house, right?
Yeah.
And she just busted in crying
Mhm.
and whipped out the test. And I think that shows a sign of trust,
Mm-hmm.
understanding.
But remember, she was trying to call her too, and she was talking on the phone with Coach. And then when she finally got to hang up from Coach, she hung up.
Hmm.
So
So
she
I
probably was trying to tell her from the whole. And I realized this whole episode was in one day. The storyline was in one day.
a lot happened this one day, child.
Uh-huh.
I don't have nothing happening in my life like this.
It
I
was
just
a whole lot, a,
child.
a whole lot was
Yep.
happening.
So that's what happened, y'all. Haley
Oh,
and
and
Andrew
Keyshawn
finally.
too.
You say what?
And Keyshawn, her husband, came back.
Oh yeah, and she should have just did what he do. I don't. Did he do something when he came back? No, nothing
No,
happened,
he
right?
just said, you was here the whole day. What you do?" She said she watched Peppa Pig all day.
I wish he would have just shot him as soon as he walked through the door. His dusty
Lord
behind.
Jesus.
I just all I keep saying, check the gun, girl. I need Keyshawn to check the gun and make sure it's bullets in there because I feel like he's that type of guy. I'm telling you, mark my words. That will go. She will go reach for the gun, and when she pull the trigger, and then he turn around and whoop her with it.
Dun, 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 dun. You ever see Chicago? We both
Of
reach
course.
for the gun, free gun, the gun, the gun, for the gun.
I love Chicago.
Ooh, I love it.
My husband probably be agitated if I put it on. You were saying the same thing, right, Shakira? Yes, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But I will say that the episode was really, really good. I
It
really,
was
really hope
really
that
good.
people do not get so turned off from all the traumatic scenes that they no longer want to watch P Valley because it's a lot of things happening in this show that we do need to discuss. It's a
We
lot
do
of
need
things happening that we
to.
need to, see and witness, and it may be triggering to some, but also it can always be a healing experience for us to learn to open up and talk more about our traumas instead of holding on to them. Because the best way to heal from something is to let it out. You
Let
gotta
it, yeah,
first let it out of your mouth. Let it free it. Don't feel shamed by anything or anyone. Your story is your story, your truth is your truth.
right.
So I hope that this episode did empower some people to, speak up, or even episode before, help people realize like we all dealing with stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So yes,
Hmm.
I hope y'all like the video, and I hope y'all go over to It's Me D's channel and subscribe if you are not
Yeah.
because next week we will be over on his channel for episode 7. Yeah, episode 7 will be on his channel, and then we'll be back over here, and then we're gonna go back over there, and we're gonna be switching it up until the season is over.
I
And
have a new wig next week.
boy, you annoying. Not a new wig. You
Like
gotta be
Patrice.
y'all. Oh, y'all, I've been thinking if I wanted to do some commentary on that daggone video with Martell and the panel and Tammy Roman and Tammy Roman, not Tammy Roman, Tammy Rivera and Jason Lee, because I can't stand Jason Lee. I don't even know why he was
I don't
there, but
like
that's
him either.
ridiculous.
I be seeing him in New York all the time with that same musty jacket he be having on in his confessions. Are we reviewing The Shy? I haven't even started to watch yet.
The Shy, I love The Shy.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to come and we're just gonna talk about it more so than review, like just a whole synopsis
Mm-hmm.
of a few episodes. So get caught up. What's your page? It's me D. So it's if you go to my community page, I tagged him in one of our lives before. So if you can't find him by typing it in, just click on the link or whatever. And it's actually tagged in this video. Is it this
Oh,
video?
is it? Yeah,
I
is
might
it?
I'm gonna post it again on my community post. So I'll
Okay.
tag you, but it's ITSMEDD DEE.
I don't even know.
ITSMEDEE. It's me D. There we go. Um, do you watch College Hill? No, but I heard College Hill.
Yes,
I told D to do College Hill so we could go over there and watch it, but he don't want to listen to me. So I'm gonna get my
I'll
BET
do it.
Plus
Okay,
on.
we on episode. I think it's episode 4. It's getting good.
Is Ray
Here's
J
the thing.
acting a fool? Because they said Ray J
He
acting a fool.
is, but it's endurable. Here's the thing. So the cast is Big Frida. You
I
already know. Slim Thug looks good.
mm-hmm.
Um, Nene Leaks. Nene Leaks is actually not annoying on this.
No. She's behaving
Mm-mm.
herself around other
And
people.
yes,
Look at her.
she's giving you mother. India Moore, and not India Moore, India Love on social media. And if they had a show on
I
BET,
saw it. I saw the first episode.
that was all. Wait, which episode of
The very
College
first
Hill?
one. When they moved into the house. I saw the very first episode.
Okay.
So
Um,
I know what's happening. I just gotta
Dream Doll,
Dream Doll.
Dream Doll, and they Ray J, and the kicker is they got Stacey Dash.
She didn't leave yet. I thought she was got kicked out, or when they tried to take her room. Oh, not yet.
I might review it, but it's the amount of drama that is necessary, and the way how. Okay, there are some good shows on. They need to have this on BET and not BET Plus because I didn't want to pay for that.
That's why I haven't watched. That's why I ain't get it yet. I think I'm gonna just have to go suck it up. I've been trying not to do it, but I'm gonna suck it up and just go ahead and pay for BET Plus.
It's
Or
a
I could,
weekday.
or I could wait until it's over and do my 7-day trial and then drop it. Boom.
Boom. That's what I did with the Wilson with the Fresh Prince show.
Oh, I didn't
I did
even
that.
watch
I
it.
wasn't pay. I wasn't. It was good.
It
It
was.
was really. Mm-hmm.
So maybe when I get my 7-day free trial, I'll watch both. Y'all like the video and watch my videos so that YouTube can pay for itself. Because every time I get a YouTube check, I try to invest it back into my channel. So if y'all want me to watch the BET Plus and pay for the subscription, then y'all got to
Add
watch
me
videos so I
so
can get
I
the
could get a YouTube check.
period.
I got no YouTube check. I barely got a regular paycheck.
Yeah, my nerve. You get on my last nerve. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it. You got anything else you want to say, D?
um, I had so much fun with you guys. I love your people. They're awesome. Um, remember to like this video for Chloe, y'all. And go look at my page. I do a lot of different things. I haven't been posting as much. I don't only do reviews. I do a bit of everything. I do music, I do fashion. I have a few dance videos that I created, so go watch those. Yeah, I'm all over the place, as you guys can see, but it's in a good way because it's me. It's me, D. That's who I am. I'm a Coco Loco, and I'm crazy.
Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. If you are part of the replay of the game, make sure you drop some yellow hearts in the comments and let me know you stopped by. And that's it for today, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Married at First Sight. 2 hours, not special, but 2 hour. We will have the live open chat, so y'all know how we're gonna get down on a Wednesday night. And then Yeah, that's that. I'm out. I was gonna come back and talk to y'all later, but I don't feel like it no more.
What you was gonna talk about? It's almost 10 o'clock.
All
We so
right,
busy though. Where your chat?
we've been up here that long, child. We know how to talk, don't we? This not too bad. An hour and a half, not too bad for the episode that they gave us.
Because they gave us a whole sandwich.
They gave us a lot.
They gave us like every character had a little bit of something.
Well,
Like. Oh, also before we go, you realize they play "Can We Talk for a
they just
Minute"?
over the whole
They
wide world.
play when they just pulling up inside of the the gas station.
They did.
Yeah.
You know, I be watching it first thing in the morning on a Sunday, and I be keeping the volume a little bit low so I don't wake my husband up.
Mhm.
So I gotta go rewatch this episode. I mean, maybe not. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, y'all.
Oh,
So we jumping up off here. See y'all later. Peace.
bye.